Hello, guys, and welcome to a Phazon Reacts. It's been a hot minute since I've done one of these things, but yeah. Actually, you know what? Now that I mention it, this might actually be the first. Now that I think about it, yeah, I think this is like the first reaction content that I made on this channel, which is kind of funny. But yeah, anyway. Point is, we're here to take a look at the Halo Campaign Evolved trailer. Now, I saw some screenshots and some memes of this last night, because this came out yesterday on October 24th, and it's October 25th right now. So yeah, I haven't seen the full trailer yet. We're gonna go through it, watch the full thing. Not gonna pause it for the first time, but then we might go over it two or three times and kind of give like a quick analysis, see what we can see, slow it down. Maybe we can find some details about it that I didn't catch the first time. So yeah, I guess let's just get right into it. Again, I'm not gonna pause it for this first time we play it here. By the way, for those that don't know, I love Halo. Halo C is my favorite Halo. 10 out of 10 game, top 5 game of all time for me. Turn it up a little bit.
According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. They believe that
Kind of looks like Halo
is some
3
kind
here.
of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
New voice acting. Obviously. I mean, you can just kind of... Oh, there they are. There's the legendary elite.
Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Fire Team Charlie, we're on our way.
I saw this is made in Unreal Engine 5 too, and you can kind of tell from it. We'll talk about it on the second or third time looking at this.
Somebody go to a warthog.
Oh, Fohammer. I love Fohammer. She's like one of the most underrated Halo characters of all time. Okay, so this is, yeah, the silent cartographer mission. I really like the way the jackals look.
The
Hunters look
Covenant are
good.
putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here.
Surely the pistol got nerfed.
Rock and roll, rock and roll.
I think that's from the
Give
original
them hell,
game,
Chief.
the voice line. Like the Marines. Wow. Wait. So, oh wow, that's a really quick trailer. Okay. Some reason I was thinking it was like a longer one. Let's redo that. Let's slow it down. Kind of pause it. Where is the playback speed? 0.5. We'll leave the audio on just a little bit. So yeah, this is obviously just, a pre-rendered cutscene. Just making sure the pause button works. And this is obviously, the silent cartographer mission right here. All right, maybe I'll mute the audio actually, or just turn it down really low. And obviously, this is what happens, like, halfway through the mission, the Pelican crashes. Like the little crab that you see crawling right there. So, so from a visual perspective, this looks great. Like you can tell, like the amount of polygons, the amount of, the models, how detailed they are. Like it looks great. My problem though with Unreal Engine 5 and like a lot of games that are in Unreal Engine 5, and obviously this doesn't apply to every single one, but it's something that I've noticed with a lot of Unreal Engine 5 games. Visually, the colors just seem muted to me. Like they seem muted, and a lot of the browns and tans like overpower the other colors typically in Unreal Engine 5 games, I've noticed. Like this game, like Halo CE, like in general, for large portions of it, when I think of like Halo CE and I think of the color scheme, it's green, blue, gray. You have like the green of the grass all over Halo. You have the blue of the sky, in the water, obviously, like in this level. And then you have the gray of the Forerunner structures that you go into and explore, throughout a bunch of different levels throughout the game. But it's something I've just noticed with a bunch of these Unreal Engine 5 games. The tans and the browns are just like they over, I don't know, it's not oversaturate. They overpower every other color. At least I've seen it, like in most of these games. So that's one thing. Like again, visually from like a polygonal perspective, like the details on it, it looks great, but I don't know. The colors just seem a little muted to me. Like, and except for the browns and the tans and stuff, because those like pop out. Or not, they don't pop out, but they overpower everything else. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion, right? One other thing I've noticed is the 400 structures in this trailer right off the bat. Like, I'm looking at this thing, it's so clean and pristine. I don't know. It looks a little weird. It's very jarring compared to the natural landscape. It's something I loved about the original Halo CE is how like even though they were like, these they were like these, the foreigner structures were these like advanced superstructures built by this advanced civilization thousands of years ago. They had like a level of like grime to it. Whereas like this looks like somebody just polished it like yesterday or something, I don't know. It's a little weird. And then we got the interior right here. Very reminiscent of like Halo 3, I would say. Like this the textures on the walls right here. Obviously that one that's right in the center of the screen that we're looking at, that looks like a direct copy of one of the wall textures in that level, in the silent cartographer level. But the way that the wall textures are, it reminds me a lot of Halo 3. And like I think these look great. Like these look pretty good to me. Like at least the inside of the 400 structure looks good. Excuse me. Yeah, same thing right here. I think this looks pretty good overall. I kind of wish the blue of the hologram popped out more like it did in the original. Like this seems again like really like it's what I just said. A lot of the blues, greens, the brighter colors in Unreal Engine 5 games just get muted to high like to hell. And like this is like a good example of that. Like go watch this. Like watch this and then go back and watch like the gameplay of this level. Like specifically this point when you get to the control room or the map control room or whatever, and like look at how blue the hologram is in that original game. The colors just pop out a lot more. Whereas this, it just seems a lot more muted. This is another good example of like just the brown and tan just overpowering everything else. In the green, like look at the green at the foliage, like on top of that the rock and the water over there, like the giant one and the tree. It just I don't know, man. It's again, this is just my opinion, but it just looks very, very muted and dull to me. But from a technical perspective, though, it looks technically amazing. But the art style just looks kind of generic, in my opinion. The skybox looks okay. Um, doesn't look too bad. You got the elite here. Um, I don't know how I feel about these designs, honestly. It's it's so weird. It's man, I love the art direction of the original Halo CE. This isn't horrible. Like this looks better to me than like Halo 4, Halo 5 elites. I can't quite put my finger on it though. Like why they look a little off. I think the Master Chief looks great. The Pelicans look great. Again, like that like these remind me specifically of like Halo 3 models and stuff. That's kind of a cool shot. I like seeing that. Seeing the spirit get blown up like that. Okay, then we got obviously this is the opening to the silent cartographer. As soon as you land on the beach, you start fighting all the Covenant. And like one thing I do kind of like, it seems like all the what do you call that? Like the shots from like the plasma pistol, the needler, like those effects, those look really really cool. Like though like the colors kind of pop out of their guns like when they fire their rounds out. That actually does look good. Bashing the elite. This is kind of a cool shot. I like the jackals. The way the jackals look with the armor and the shields. They look really good. Like really really good. I think they're probably my favorite designed enemies so far I've seen of this trailer. Throwing a plasma. Okay, this is something I saw on the like on the I think it was like the Halo subreddit or something. I love the needler, right? It's a classic iconic Halo gun. And one of the signifiers or whatever of like the gun, like when you're running low on ammo, it's like the more you fire it, the spikes get ejected or like they get consumed. So basically, like the less rounds that you have in the needler, the less spikes are going to be on top of it as you're firing them out. And like, yet this it has an ammo counter right down there. Like you can see it right there. Like half of it's more or less half of it's gone, or almost half of it's gone. And it's like, why is there a ammo counter on the needler? Like, it's the it was so cool having like the ammo counter in the original game just being like the spikes like from the gun itself being the ammo counter. I like why are you I don't know. It's just kind of it's a little silly. It's a little goofy if you ask me. It's not a huge deal, not a big thing, but it's just weird, you know? Like we got Fohammer dropping off the Warthog right after that beach, right after you initially take out the Covenant on the beach. And again, this is just like another example of like all the brown and the just the brownness just overpowering everything else. Again, like just taking a quick look at the jackals. I like the way that the jackals look in this. I think they look really cool. Just kind of see them falling over right there. It's just like, yeah, like look at the brown. I'm sorry to keep talking about this, but like look at the ground, look at the sand, look at the brownness of the little canyon right above the warthog. And then like compare it to like the blue, like the blues and the bright colors of Unreal Engine 5 games just look so muted. I hate it. Like it's gross. But then like certain things like you just saw like the hunters when he's firing his fuel rod cannon right there, the effects like the green of the shot actually looks pretty good. And I think the hunters look really really good themselves too actually. Like the jackals and the hunters so far in this trailer that I've seen, like this is by far like I think they're by far the coolest but like best designed enemies that we've seen. Got one going in for the melee right there. I'm assuming too, in the original Halo CE, you could pop hunters off with like 2 or 3 shots from the Magnum, and that would kill them. Because the Magnum in Halo CE is just overpowered to begin with, but apparently that was actually like a glitch. Like being able to kill hunters with like 2 or 3 shots with the Magnum. That was something that got put into the game like I think a couple weeks before the game got actually shipped out, and they just didn't have time to fix, which is like kind of funny. So I'm assuming for this remake they're gonna get rid of that. They should get rid of that because it makes fighting the hunters in the original game just non-trivial. Okay, I like the explosion effects of the plasma grenades. They look pretty good, pretty decent. Yeah, that's pretty much it, huh? Oh wait, yeah, I guess there's like one more little scene. Yeah, Master Chief. I think Master Chief looks good. I kind of maybe we'll watch it again, get a better look at the Marines. Oh yeah, one other thing I was supposed to like bring up the first time I watched this. Yeah, it's coming to PS5, which is like so crazy. I think I'll do another video talking about that at some point. Just like talking about like Halo, the history of Xbox, and how big of a moment this is in gaming for Halo to be coming to PS5. It's pretty crazy. But let's watch the trailer all the way through one more time. We'll watch it on normal speed. And I'm gonna pause it if I notice anything particular. I want to see if we can get a good look at the Marines. I want to see if they look like the Halo 1 Marines. I didn't notice it. The grunts look okay, but man, I don't know.
According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance.
The grunts kind of look like the Halo 5 or the Halo Infinite grunts to me, which they look fine in Halo
They call
Infinite.
it Halo. They believe that
But
Halo
I
is
always
some
loved
kind of weapon,
the original Halo 1 grunts. Just the
What
way they
sort of
looked.
weapon is it?
one with unimaginable power.
That was my favorite like design for them in the whole series, in my opinion, was the Halo 1 design.
Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
So it's
Fire Team Charlie, we're on our way.
So it seems too like the dialogue. Some of it's like old dialogue from the original game, and then it's mixed in with some new dialogue. So I'm very curious to see how well that all flows together. Hopefully it's not. I mean, I feel bad for the voice actors, but I mean it's just natural, right? Like they're older. Obviously, this is 20 years later, more than 20 years later. I hope hearing Master Chief and Cortana talk with new voices. I hope that's not too jarring compared to hearing the older dialogue. Wart. You gotta love the classic Wart.
Somebody order a warthog.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to look at the Marines. I want to see their
Putting up a
designs.
real fight. The cartographer must be here.
That's a classic grunt line from Halo 1. I guess this is the best shot that you're gonna get. It kind of looks. They kind of look like the Halo Reach Marines the most to me. There is there's a distinct look that the original Halo 1 Marines had that I don't think is fully replicated here, which kind of sucks because I always love the way that they had like bulky looking armor, and then like they had that classic green like green lens over the left side of their eye. I think it was the left side of their eye. So they look fine, they look good, but
Give
it's
them
not
hell,
replicating
Chief.
Halo 1 to the fullest in that example. So yeah, that's it. That's Halo Campaign Evolved. Again, I think I think it looks good overall. I think a lot of the enemies. I think Master Chief looks great. I think visually, like for the most part, on a technical level, it looks great. But I'd be lying if I told you this art style is like my favorite. It's a lot of the bright colors just have a mutiness to it. I don't know how I don't or like a dullness to it. I guess would be a better word for it. Um, which kind of sucks. And again, like the shine right here from the foreigner structures is like a little too like shiny, I guess. I don't know a better way to describe it. I get that there's sentinels all over the Halo rings or all over the Halo ring, keeping stuff up to order, you know what I mean, and maintaining stuff, but it just looks visually like a little jarring to me. Whereas like in the original Halo 1, I liked how the foreigner structures kind of blended in more with the environment.
It has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it
But
Halo.
yeah,
They believe that Halo
turn this back
is
down a
some
little
kind
bit.
of weapon.
I wonder if I can just loop this. Yeah. Yeah, and one other thing, I did see apparently they're going to be adding some new campaign missions to this game. I guess there's like 3 prequel missions added to it. I guess like one of them you get to play as Sergeant Johnson, which that could be really really cool. I wonder what they're going to do because like Master Chief was in the he was in the cryopod when they took off on Halo Reach, right? So I don't know where the missions are going to take place at. I bet one of the missions is going to be Johnson on Reach, like fighting off the Covenant during that entire level or something. Maybe explain how he gets to the Pillar of Autumn and everything. But who knows? But I am very curious to see that, see what those missions are. I'm gonna get this day one. I'm gonna be streaming this, playing this day one over on Twitch. So yeah, look forward to that over there. I can't wait for this. I think it looks fine. I think it looks good. It could be better. Could be better though. That's my feelings on it. Oh, one other thing. The assault rifle. Okay, it looks like, damn it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it looks like there's only 32 rounds. It's like the Halo 3 AR where it only has 32 rounds to it. I'm assuming they did say too, one of the things I saw, like one of the press release information things I saw, I guess they're going to be adding, I think it's 9 new weapons to the game from like other Halo games. So like they said the battle rifle is in here. I think they said the needle rifle is also in this game. So I'm assuming the reason why the AR got dropped down to 32 rounds in it is because they're gonna have the SMG from like Halo 2 and Halo 3 in here, and that has like I don't know if it has 60 rounds to it, but it has like a lot to it. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. So yeah, Halo campaign evolved. It's my mind is blown that this is coming to PS5. I mean, we all kind of knew that this was going to happen eventually with the way Microsoft and Xbox was going for like the past few years. So it's kind of weird to see, but you know what, man? At this point, I love Halo so much. I really don't care if it comes to I don't care if it comes to the Nintendo Switch. It could come to every single platform. I just want more Halo fans in general to love the series. I want the series to improve a lot after being handled by 343. If this is like a step in the right direction, I mean, who knows? We have to wait and see. Wait for it next year to find out. But yeah, I guess I'll just pause it right here. Actually, that's a good end screen to pause it on. So yeah, we'll see next year what this is going to be like. Again, I have my hopes up for it. Halo 1 is my favorite Halo. again, it's like I said at the beginning of this, it's top 5 games of all time for me. I love Halo Combat Evolved so much. So, and apparently this isn't going to have the multiplayer, which sucks, but you know, for me, I love the Halo 1 multiplayer. I played a lot of it growing up, but the campaign was what I just replayed endlessly. So I'm very curious to see how they rework some of the later missions of Halo 1 because you know, a lot of people's biggest issues with that game are the repetitive levels and the second half of it. So, very curious to see how they rework levels like the library, for example, because those definitely need some. Even though, again, I love Halo One, it's 10 out of 10, but I understand like people's issues with the second half of the campaign of Halo 1. So very curious to see how they rework all that. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it here though. Hopefully you guys you know, got a kick out of me reacting to this. I think it looks good on a technical level. I think it's gonna be a good game overall, but is it gonna be the de facto replacement for Halo 1? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, I'm looking forward to it though. So but yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.